Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your November Tarot forecast. You have new connections, maybe love, new opportunities. I have the Magician card, I have an Ace of Cups. I also have the World card here. And with the Four of Wands, there's something to celebrate. So I really like this energy for you. I feel like you are very empowered right now. Obviously, with your birthday, you are starting a new cycle. Your ruling planet, Pluto, and Mars, okay, you are ruled by two planets, but it's really important that we recognize that Pluto is in Capricorn for the last time in your life, okay? So there are some things that from now until around that last week of November, we're still sort of cleaning up. But it's fine because you are making a lot of available space for new connections and expansion. I feel like there's something deep inside that is shifting, and it's allowing you to drop any emotional weight that you've been carrying for a long time. I say that because you have this 10 of Wands reversed with this Queen of Swords, okay? And it's like you have new ideas, you have new inspiration, maybe there's new hopes or dreams that you want to start acting on. And I feel like it's really good for you to just take a minute and strategize, like figure out a plan, figure out what you want to be doing with all of your energy, your time, your money for the next year, 2 years, especially under this new moon in Scorpio. Okay, this is the first new moon after eclipse season. So it's really important that you use this energy, especially you, because it's a new moon in Scorpio, which is your sign. Okay, so I'm gonna click the workshop. I'm gonna add it right here. Go and watch it after this. You can pay whatever you want. I don't care. It's donation based, but it's really important that we use this energy because with this World card, and then you've got this Knight of Coins, and you have that Magician, and this is the number 1, right? See the number 1 up there? So we're really starting something new. And I think that you are inviting in a lot of, maybe it's new people or projects, but it will be something to celebrate for sure, especially with this Four of Wands and this Knight of Wands. But it's really important that you feel excited and passionate about whatever you are doing. So if you're noticing that something feels like it's not exciting you, that it's not making you curious, that you don't really want to be involved, that's a really, like, if you're noticing that you're bored, if you're noticing that you're just like, ugh, I don't like the sound of that, then don't do it. Don't get involved in it. Like, you really need to start establishing your boundaries in a new way and only doing the things that make you feel good and satisfied and excited. If you feel curious about a new project, that's a really good sign for you. If you feel curious about a new person, that's a good sign for you. If you feel like you want to start something or try something new, I would definitely suggest doing that. Your ruling planet, Pluto, is in Capricorn for the last time in our lifetime. So this will never happen again. So it's really important that you recognize from now until, I believe it's like November 19th or so. So I would say from now until the end of November, you're really being asked by the universe to clean up some things in your life. And all of those things that you're going to be cleaning up are related to your habits, your investments, time, energy, money, how you budget your time, how you budget your money, how you budget your love and your attention. Like, who are you pouring into? And is it an equal exchange, or are those other people just draining you? If you're noticing that other people or projects or things just feel like they're always draining you, they're not exciting, you're not interested, then it's like we really need to start paying attention to that inner navigation, and we have to trust that. We need to move towards the things that make us feel excited. Now, with this Queen of Swords, you could, there's a few things here. You maybe need to sit down and have a really clear conversation with another person about boundaries. Maybe you're noticing that you have been wanting to say something for a while and you've been holding on to it. But when you speak up, when you just get it off of your chest, you're going to feel like, oof, it's like you feel light again, which is really good. I would definitely suggest having that conversation Because I think that you'll notice there are other offers that align with that conversation. So maybe you want to invite another person to get involved in something, or maybe you want to share your feelings with someone who you're interested in or whatever. I feel like for a lot of you, when you decide to open up, and I know, Scorpio, that's maybe difficult for some of you, but when you decide to open up and just go for it, I feel like it's really well received, and the other person is like, okay, cool, like, what do we do here, and how do we work together, or how do we figure something out? Or maybe that other person is like, I really like you also, like, I don't know how this is going to unfold, but I feel like the more you keep quiet, the like lonelier you feel, or the more isolated or separate, or it's like the more quiet you are, the more issues come up. So you're better off if you get it out and you go for it and you speak it into existence, and then you let the chips fall where they may. Now, this Ace of Cups, I feel like really looks like a surprise invitation, because you have the Two of Wands here reversed, you have the Sun here reversed, but then we have this Ace of Cups on top of it. So with the Two of Wands reversed, I feel like there are some people who will be showing up that now you don't see coming. It's like you don't have the full awareness of this plan or how things will unfold, but your guides, the universe, God, or whatever you believe in, they see that other people will be showing up to support you. And I feel like you're going to be getting these new ideas, these new downloads for new projects or a new approach, a new strategy for something. Maybe it's you're thinking about moving, you're thinking about changing something in your home, or something about your daily practice. And it's like, whatever you are thinking about, the universe can see that you're thinking about it, you're feeling it. And I feel like the universe is already setting up the right people and the right situations and the right offers to help support that flow, so that you can move into this new space. So this is really nice. You don't need to do a lot. I feel like you're actually better off when you sort of surrender, when you trust this process. You don't need to rush it. You don't need to force it. Everything is happening in the natural flow and the timing. So I think you just need to let it like do its thing. What would be the best use of your time right now? Some of you really need to close the loop on some karmic cycles. I really think that, especially with this Seven of Cups reverse and this Justice card reverse, I feel like there are some contracts or energetic agreements, energetic contracts, karmic contracts that are now coming to a close, especially with your birthday, especially with your year ending and starting again. Like, do you really want to be bringing forward these same people or projects or things into next year? I feel like you don't. Or there's something about the project, there's something about the people that needs to change for you to stick around. And it's really important that you just communicate that clearly. Again, I think it'll be well received, but it's like, you can't just swallow your pride right now. Like, you need to actually speak up and do something about it. Now, some other people I feel will maybe guilt trip you. They'll blame you. I'm saying that because I've got this Five of Coins here with this Queen of Swords. And this combination for me right now, it looks like you are establishing a boundary and you are saying something, you're communicating. And then these other people are like, oh, well, like, if that's how you feel, and then like, fine, like, I'm just gonna leave, or like, why didn't you tell me earlier, blah, blah, blah. It's like, there's something about this situation that feels like it could get a little bit sticky, because their response to you speaking your truth, maybe they're not ready to hear it. They are not willing to be flexible in figuring out a solution for this problem. And I feel like for some of you, you don't even want to continue connecting with them. So it just feels like if another person tries to gaslight you into thinking that you did something wrong, or that you are a terrible person, or that you never cared about them, or whatever, it's just like, that's their bullshit. You don't need to try and figure out their bullshit. I just feel like when you establish these boundaries, other people, well, it's funny because you have two types of people here. You have like the woe is me, I'm a victim. You have like, I'm the victim. Like, how could you do this to me? That. And then you have these other people that are like, yeah, it's all good. Like, I'll go for it. I'll try my own thing. Or there'll be like a renegotiation and the two of you can figure out how to continue to be connected, but in a new, healthier way. So I don't know. Whatever this is, you got to close the loop. Okay. With the world card, you need to just close the loop and put it over there. And then you need to start a new, two things. You're either leaving and starting a new chapter, or you are renegotiating with this person how you want them to be involved in your future for this next chapter. So either way, you're starting another chapter, but it's with this person or without this person. And whatever you decide, that's your priority, and how they react is not your issue, okay? This is, again, a new cycle. You've got this Magician card here. We are planting seeds, okay? We are planting the seeds. This is a new cycle for you. It's really exciting. Happy birthday. And don't forget to go and watch the new moon in Scorpio workshop. This is a very important new moon for you, okay? It's a home video. It's like 25 minutes. You can watch it anytime. You can pay whatever you want. It's like you have no excuse. And this is the first new moon after the eclipse season, which means we are now starting a new 6-month cycle. So how you use and work with this energy is really important for the next 6 months, okay? Happy birthday. Go and watch the new moon workshop. I'm gonna tag it right here. If you're interested and you really wanna level up, then I would definitely suggest watching the Scorpio season workshop also. It's also pay what you can. So like, you can pay $1. Like, I don't care what you pay for it, but it's really helpful and supportive for you right now, especially because we are in your season, okay? I love you, Scorpio. Share this on your Instagram story. I support you. Support me back, okay? I love you. Let me know in the comments if this was helpful, and I'll see you soon. Ciao.